Alright, what's up YouTube? Another day, another dollar. Let's do a puzzle streak. Well, I haven't done this yet. I think this would be an interesting warm-up. Okay, kind of a lot going on. This looks like the move because queen takes and then we pick up the bishop. This one looks interesting. This one, and then we should be able to take this pawn. Once we do, yeah, because no matter what, even if you push, we fork. King might try to infiltrate, we would take, but this passer should be pretty nasty. You don't even have rook here. So I think taking and then checking. Can we push immediately? That looks kind of fancy. Probably not. Now here, do we want to allow this? I wonder if pushing's best. Then they have to go back. But we probably want to deal with the pawn first. So let's take the pawn. Alright, this looks like a really nasty move, and I think that's just checkmate. Oh, still a little sick, guys. Okay, fork. Check. Here or here. And then, okay, check. This gets mated. So here, check, takes, here, looks good. I was just checking if the bishop could take in that last line. Okay, this looks like a simple mate, but this pawn's pinned, so I think we have to take this first, and then check, okay. This looks like it wins material. Not that way. We have a light squared bishop. So here, what do you play? Yeah, I don't think there's anything. Check here. Check. We should be mating. This looks like a good move. They take, we take here. They take, we take there. Well, for bishop. Just trying to be thorough with these because I can get lazy. And I think being lazy and complacent is bad for chess improvement. Okay, our queen's being attacked. We have, looks like equal material. So taking this bishop looks mighty fine. I think that's the best move. Check if there's anything else. No, I don't think so. This looks like a really good move. Rook should take, or else we take the rook, and then we take the queen when rook takes. Okay, this looks like mate. This check looks really nasty. Okay, notice rook's not there, queen's lost. We don't really have any checks with this queen. Here, here, and then this looks really good, winning the queen. I think this is the tactic. Okay, make an outside passer, it looks like. Takes here, push. And I think we queen right in time. Okay, remove the we'll just take a piece, it's pinned to this pawn. Looks pretty standard. Alright, queen's being attacked. Would love to take this bishop. Material looks equal. Don't think we have anything crazy here. This looks good. Yeah, some of these always just make you a little paranoid, doesn't it? Okay, we probably want to take here first and remove the defender of this guy, and then probably this move, and I think that position is fine for us. Okay, this queen looks very vulnerable. It looks like that's almost a queen trap, but it's not. But we should win. Knight. knight. Okay, this move looks very dangerous. Check here. Be really careful. Oh my god, I misclicked. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, well. Time to play chess. Let's play some more Blitz. I want to get my Blitz rating up. I'm upset. Okay, Caro can. F4, okay. I don't score that well against these kinds of lines, to be honest. Okay, maybe C5 immediately. Okay, C5. Okay, that's weird. Let's develop a knight. Controlling the center. I might in some positions want to play this. Okay, now this move looks good. But how good is that exactly? It would leave them with an isolated pawn. I think we have to go for this. We're not really losing a piece in any of these positions. Okay. Let's continue. I might want to do something where I get a knight here. Their development's kind of suspect. This is even an idea. But maybe I play h6 to always get this square, but then I can't develop a knight here. So, question, where does this knight want to go? And do I ever want to get it to this square? Do I ever want to play f6? All interesting questions. I probably want to get a knight to this square, but then this gets shaky. G6 doesn't really look good. This bishop's kind of going to be a problem. Feels like I have to worry about my knight first. If I ever get it here, takes. That looks good for us, so let's go here. Developing a knight could never be bad. In the worst case scenario, I can play this, move back. But yeah, maybe here now. The idea is to take here, and then if we can provoke this, I think that would be good for us, weakening more squares. So here, takes, knight takes here. I gotta be really careful about this square. So here takes, we probably go here, then they take there. Maybe we can take this with check. Let's go for it. Let our opponent calculate. Whatever, I don't really care about my center. I want to get this bishop out. And clearing up the square for my bishop feels important. I can't capture back with my knight in some of these positions because at the end of the line I'm forced into a queen trade and we're not castled. But this pawn is problematic, so let's take this way. This was my idea, and now we are threatening to capture back. And if you take, then you open yourself up. So I actually like this idea, and if we get to capture, yeah, so let's take what we can. Now their bishop sucks, and ours doesn't. Okay, and if they want, they can, I mean, we can go back here now to attack this. We probably should develop, though. Then they're gonna go here. I can also bring a bishop here to protect this pawn. That might be the most active. They're gonna play They get Tempe though. With the knight coming here, it's questionable. Okay, let's just play simple. Let's play simple chess. Ah, this pawn's now weak. So how about this? Okay, I don't know if we can take that, but let's, fuck it, right? Fuck it. Let's go crazy. Man, this is probably too much. But we're up 2 pawns now, and if I can hold on to the central pawn, which I probably can't, then again, pushing it up will be interesting. They're gonna have to move the rook. We'll move our bishop back, and then we'll try to play for this. I might even move my bishop back here. Okay. Ooh, I definitely am happy with snapping off this. And now this move is super dangerous. In fact, I might be winning with here and here. I might be able to play this immediately. Then you blockade. Yeah, here you can blockade. So I probably want to push first. And then I can play bishop here. Let's do it. We're not maybe we're even castling queenside in some of these lines. Alright, bishop back, and then this move should be a really nice one. Here. You don't even have knight back. And this pawn's super strong. And now we can take this on our own time. We're gonna castle probably before taking this, unless they move back. Okay. Giving up a pawn. We can play king up. But let's go for the extra pawn. We're up 3 pawns now, and this is such a nice pawn, and we can defend it. I think that's cleaner than allowing an insane knight, insanely strong knight on that piece. Okay, so they go there. Let's defend. There's also rook here, or queen here. Pfft. Jesus Christ! But let's develop a rook and castle. Okay, they're probably gonna go here. Then maybe we have this. I think it's time to castle. Can also probably come up. Okay, this does prevent this queen check. Probably these 2 moves are good, but this should be strong. Okay, takes. We're gonna get a massive liquidation. Might be time to start attacking. But okay, here, there. That looks good. Get the knight to a central square. And then I don't even know what you do here. Takes there, we're gonna have a check. We'll be able to recapture. Then our back rank's kind of weak, so we might have to check this way. We always have this check in our pocket in a lot of these lines, so okay. They go there. And let's see. Now maybe this. Now maybe that. Let's go for it. Kind of expecting this. I wonder if even this is a good move. Our knight gets loose. Coming back might be strong. I should be happy with the queen trade. Let's come back. I can also push. Pushing might be strongest. Here takes there. Okay, let's come back. And then we're gonna go for this. And probably this. Might go for this immediately. Okay, bishop takes. We're gonna take here. Okay, knight takes. We're fine with that. And then maybe Liquidating. Let's liquidate. Now we're up in exchange. And if they don't take, we're gonna get this in. Actually, we might have had that move. No, I think they really have to take. Yeah, and then you take this. Okay. This should be pretty straightforward. Probably rook here. Probably rook here. These pawns are super squishy. And then, yeah, probably just this and coming out. We might just even come out this way. I don't know if I want to open up the bishop. This knight's really nice. And then here, probably go here and this, or maybe here now. And then this. And again, yeah, okay. I don't think you can do this. Pawn has to take. And then this should be killer. Honestly, I might just bring the king in first. I would rather his king not be able to come in off the back rank. Our opponent lost the game. Okay, let's take a look. That felt like a good game. That felt like a really good game by us. I wonder if that was a perfectly clean game. Wow, 99% accuracy game. Wow. That's awesome. I don't think I've had a 99% game yet. Wow. E6. Okay, here. C5. Okay. Knight C6. Let's look at the lead chess database. Oops. Yeah, I feel like D4 super strong. Scores one of the best scoring moves here. D4. And yeah, knight G E7 coming in, developed, and then yeah, knight D5. Love it. And you can take, and then we take here, and this bishop. So just to explain. Wow, I'm really proud with this game. Just to explain, this bishop is the worst piece I've ever seen in my life. Like, it's pretty horrible. And whenever you take here, you're opening yourself up to getting this pawn taken. So, some of the lines I was worried about, where if we were to recapture, I would feel like this would have been bad, because in these positions, I was relying on this tactic, but then queen comes in. And it's still complicated. The fact that the bishop can't come and pin. You get a trade, and this pawn's getting hit, and then this pawn's getting hit. But we're out in the open. Like, black obviously can't castle because this would be a horrible move. But I don't know, something. Again, this pawn actually can't be defended, so we would be taking that pawn. It's unclear. I don't like our king in the center though. But I thought the solution was a lot cleaner. We take this pawn. We're hitting this. If they ever play here, fine by me. We can move back. Then our bishop can come in. Weakening these light squares seems horrible. Probably don't ever want to take this bishop because this knight is just so much better. Probably just coming back. Should be strong. And yeah, I would have to think here. Even you allow this check, but then our knight, like here, this. I mean, it gets very. It's a very strange position. But it looks strong. It looks strong for us. I don't think that's the way to play it. But point being, get the castle. Probably the best way to treat it. And then I was wondering, okay, maybe we should be developing, but look, this knight now can't come to this awesome square, and since it can't come to the awesome square, we have the d5 square carved out for us. So I thought routing the knight this way was actually really annoying. And again, I can think about bishop here, but after knight here, I can't move my bishop back without it getting captured. And I mean, this dark square bishop was nice. It kind of, I'm not gonna say it won us the game, but it made life really challenging. But look, this pawn is, you're losing another pawn developing your knight. And they gave up a lot of the central pawns, and now this pawn is super weak. We're going to be winning this pretty easily with all sorts of fun moves. Even after here, this pawn's getting hit. And okay, we're giving up our knight for their bishop, but I saw in these positions that well, this is not what happened in the game, but I saw in these positions, okay, our light squared bishop, you know, has complete control. This pawn is actually pretty well protected if we ever move it up, and it's going to get dangerous. And then this diagonal might open up. We get quick development. I don't think we're actually at risk of losing this pawn anytime soon. So yeah, so I took, and I really think they should be taking this because this bishop sucks, and our knight's one of our best pieces. They go here, and I think this is where things went really bad. I think this actually immediately loses to this tactic, taking. And after rook takes, I wanted to play this with the idea to go to at least a discovery plus an attack on the rook, but they have this move. And if we see this, actually, okay, we could just castle, and we still have a nice advantage because we're up 2 pawns. So remember, we are up 2 pawns here, but this would have been, I think, this would have been much worse. Yeah, so we see much, like almost a entire pawns difference than going here first. So idea of this, you can't really take. You take, you're losing a piece. I mean, this is just bad. We can play bishop takes. We could probably play queen takes. They should be equivalent. And when you move back, you have only this square, and now we pin. And okay, they get this knight check, and computer likes our decision. Yeah, so I'm like, okay, we can move up, but this falls maybe. We get, I don't know. I don't like the idea of losing this. We're in the center now. It's kind of awkward to get a rook, this rook in. And our king's in the center. I feel like I lose games playing these types of moves. So, okay, let's not get attached. We go here, we're up another pawn, and this pawn still isn't falling. And there's always ideas of supporting it with these 2 passers. Notice we have 2 central passers. I mean, this position is just miserable. It's losing. Rook d2 and rook d8. We're in no rush. We still haven't castled, and normally that's really, really bad. It's almost moved 20. We haven't castled, but I think for good reason. Rook here, very logical. And okay, we could have played e5. I think castling makes sense at this point. And it looks like already bishop d3. Why does this work? Okay, I would probably capture. And then rook c3. Okay. And we don't have any queen check, so that might have been an interesting way to liquidate. But okay, they didn't do that. We go here, and I actually like this move. Yeah, knight b4, the computer likes it too. You try to kick us out. I'm happy with playing here, this ended up happening, because your rook's hit, so you don't really have time to take this pawn with the bishop, because when the rook's hit, you also don't have time for discoveries, because the queen would be hit, and we have to be a little bit careful about our back rank, but we always have this check in our pocket, which would protect our back rank rook. And, okay, queen b3. Again, I like the way our opponent resisted. And so, what was I thinking here? Well, we're not actually an immediate threat of losing our knight. Still have to be a little bit careful. We have this check in our pocket. But e5, computer's top move. e5. What's the idea? Well, idea is to push the pawn up here, take out the knight. We're also carving out this square, so the knight can't move here. And the bishop can also come back at some of these lines, and then this pawn is getting hit. And we're just, I mean, we are we're killing them. We can support it. Now I mean, maybe there's some cases where we give up this pawn to push this pawn, and yeah, it's really ugly. Okay, they push it. Now we wanted to come here anyways, and yeah, rook takes. I think you're just. I mean, now you're giving up. You're down 3 pawns, and you're giving up an exchange. And e4, probably is fine. It's funny, actually, Queen c5 check the computer likes the most. I thought our idea of just trading off queens and being like, look, we're up 4 points of material. Okay, we actually did. This probably wasn't the most accurate, but trading the rooks. I mean, this is clearly losing. So you really can't. You don't have time to grab this. I guess you could play this. Probably would just take and just almost as bad. Like maybe we go here. Going here doesn't actually do anything because it's a bishop defends. So one of these moves. I think the argument against rook e8 is the king comes in. But if we play this and you try to come up, we can check and okay, you're not losing anything immediately. But in this case, knight check would pick up this pawn. So yeah, I like the idea of swapping off queens. If you can't really deny the queen trade. Like if you move over here, now I just fork, and after this, okay, you're still forked. You can trade, and we get a similar endgame now with the pawn up. So makes our life simple. We're low on time. I thought that was the right practical call, even if it wasn't the best move. Yeah, and this endgame's super simple. Gonna bring the rook in, cutting off the king. One idea is to bring the rook here to pin the bishop, but we're actually not going to be in time to win the bishop anytime soon. And then here allows the king to come in, and then okay, we could check and win this pawn if the king came in. All moves lead to Rome here. This computer does like rook d1, rook d2 equivalent. You know, we're going after these pawns. b4 probably would have been best, and then something even like this. You're losing this pawn. You come back here, which could have been an interesting try. I mean, we're just exchanging. So yeah, here, and then what to do? I mean, if you push here, my idea was to go for this, rook b3, and one of these pawns are falling. And when you just trade, I mean, come on, like, now your knight can't come back to defend this. We're going here, and we actually don't even need to really ever take this pawn. We can just bring the king in. We can even play a move like this. Okay, I mean, we can take the pawn. The king isn't coming in. As long as the rook stays here, the king shouldn't be coming in. And yeah, snake the king in. Probably this may have been a little bit inaccurate, allowing knight there, and they could start being a little bit annoying, but all roads lead to Rome in this position. I mean, what to do? Like here, and just take, probably come up. Cool. So really proud of myself. I think that's our best game yet. Let's see. 8 centipede loss, and what does that put us at blitzwise? Yeah, 2073. So we're it's both our highest and our lowest rating, which is kind of funny. So yeah, until next time, guys. Have a great day.